Resortswear by Noel Inez and Albert Venancio, and formal wear by Mr. Philip Campos. There are 20 candidates in their fabulous costumes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mr. Island Tourism 2022 Costume Competition. Candidate number 1, Mark J. Gandesa. Mark J. Gandesa is donning a costume of the Manoan tribe, which is culturally rich in traditional practices, medicinal uses, diversity, and traditional knowledge base on the community land resources. They dwell in hinterlands and mountainous regions in the southern part of the Philippines and live an intricate life dependent on agriculture and forest lands. Designer, Linda Adolfo. Candidate number 2, 𝗬𝗓𝗓𝗏. 𝗬𝗓𝗓𝗏 is wearing a representation of Lapu-Lapu's main source of livelihood, which is fishing. The design is intricately made by selected glittery segments and different kinds of wood beads joining together, creating a design which is simple yet extravagant and making the whole costume synchronizingly alluring to the naked eye. Boat and paddle signify adventure, a journey across life, whether by faith, education, strength, direction, curiosity, or any other such motivation. Kerosene lamp symbolizes light and life, divinity, intellect, and good works, which are the manifestation of the symbolic nature of the lamp. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 Couture. Candidate number 3, James Nino Ciaro. James Nino is wearing a gold costume symbolizing success, achievement, and triumph. Triumphant enough in facing all difficulties and challenges in life. The smiling mask represents how vigilant, strong, and determined the people of Bacolod are in dealing with difficulties, changing a frowning face into a beautiful smile, and being dubbed as the City of Smiles as they successfully launched the first Mascara Festival in the 1980s. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 Couture. Candidate number 4, Kent Ramirez. Kent Ramirez is wearing a creation that pays tribute to the introduction of Christianity and Spanish colonial era and their gift of Santo Niño to all Cebuanos. It is a representation of how extravagant, festive, and progressive Cebu City is. The color tells the stories of the heroes of Cebu who shed blood and bravely fought the Spaniards in the battle for freedom. It is meticulously accentuated and hand-beaded with selected sequins, fine ornaments, and native-colored wood beads. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥 Couture. Candidate number 5, Rolly Sanchez-Sitoy. Rolly Sanchez-Sitoy is wearing a shokoy costume compared to Sireno, and Cacao, who have human features. Shokoys are of animalic in physical form and structure. Some people describe shokoy as horrifying sea creatures with fish-like bodies and long green tentacles. They drown mortals and eat them. They have gill slits, are colored brown or green, and have scaly skin comparable to that of fishes. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥. Candidate number 6, Mark Brandon Phillips. Mark Brandon Phillips is donning a costume inspired by the Boholano chieftain 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥, who led the Bohol Kingdom in the province of Bohol and made blood compact and alliance with the Spaniards. Such alliance gave way to the Treaty of Friendship between the Boholanos and Spaniards, which marks the origin of the rich history and culture of Ag-Binaranos, branding us as the city of friendship. Boholanos are indestructible and resilient, and this costume pays tribute to the bravery and leadership of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗥. Designer, Charlo Arbasco. Candidate number 7, Daniel Justin Consuegra. Daniel Justin Consuegra, born from a tragic disaster in the 1980s, his costume, inspired by the Mascara Festival, was thwarted by the people of Bacolod City to uplift the spirits of the locals. It is a declaration of the people that they will rise and survive the challenges and tragedies that they are facing, showing their resilience and tenacity. Designer 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗧𝗍𝗢. Candidate number 8, 𝗬𝗓𝗪𝗧𝗍𝗢. This costume shows the livelihood products and the way of life in his town of 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. Different kinds of ways of fishing have been developed to enjoy the riches of the sea. The torch he is holding, also known as 𝗬 or 𝗬ru, has two meanings. First, it is used as a source of light when people go out to the beach to forage shells and other seafoods at night when it is low tide. Second, it is the light of hope that 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏s keep in their hearts, as there is no insurmountable darkness that they cannot overcome in this life. Panagat para sa tanan, panginabuhi para sa ugat. Designer Daniel Guardino. Candidate number 9, 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗍𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 representing strength and bravery, just like the late hero 𝗬𝗏𝗏, who fought for his island. It symbolizes the color of hope and the consolidation of the brave warriors. Designer 𝗬𝗦𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗏. Candidate number 10, Wesley Frias. Wesley Frias' costume is inspired by the 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡 Festival, which is a celebration in honor of the infant Jesus, the town's patron. Observed in honor of the child Jesus, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡 means making like atis, that is, pretending to be like the aboriginal natives that once inhabited our land. The blue and gold color concept of the Mascara Festival costume reflects the sky and sun looking down on the festival with good weather to celebrate. The gold and brown color combo of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡 symbolizes the earth elements that promise good harvest to the people of Iloilo. Designer 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗍. Candidate number 11, Harry Abbas. Harry Abbas is wearing a costume of 𝗬𝗏𝗏, which is believed to have higher rankings than underwater and sea creatures. It is believed that 𝗬𝗏s are the reigning rulers of the water kingdom that protect its beauty. They have feet instead of tails, but they have gills on their bodies and fins on their arms. Designer 𝗧𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏. Candidate number 12, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡𝗏. 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡𝗏 is wearing an authentic ensemble worn by the men of 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡𝗏, an indigenous group who live in the 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡 Valley in San Fernando, 𝗬𝗏𝗏 province. The colorful ensemble features geometric patterns that resemble the mountain ranges of 𝗬𝗏𝗏 province. The ensemble is also considered sacred among the 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗡 tribesmen. This costume can be seen in the annual 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Festival of 𝗬𝗏𝗏 that runs from the second half of February to March 10, the anniversary date of the foundation of 𝗬𝗏𝗏 as a province. Designer Hans Kokilia. Candidate number 13, Terrence Mac Stephen Obeso. Terrence is wearing a creation inspired by an ethnic and festive costume known for 𝗖𝗎𝗏, a Hiligaynon word that stands for merry-making. It speaks for the Filipino devotion and reverence to Senior Santo Niño in honor of the Malay immigrants who played an important role in our culture and tradition. Indeed, it is a great work of feathered art and colorful beads that embody humanity's connection to the earth's harmony and hope. Designer Malaika Llamas. Candidate number 14, Rafael Francis Ocampo. Mag-aani is a Filipino word, mag-ani, meaning to harvest or to reap. This costume symbolizes or stands to be bountiful harvest to celebrate the contribution of the farmers to the community. Designer 𝗬𝗏𝗟𝗡𝗏. Candidate number 15, Rhinestein Mackenzie Saavedra. Rhinestein is not donning a costume which is inspired by by the pure and delicate pearls that are used as one of the staple accessories of the Filipinos. Known for its elegant organic beauty, the Philippines is called as the Pearl of the Orient Seas. That explains why Filipinos are truly a gem, not only because of the wonderful and beautiful tourist destinations. Designer, 𝗂𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗘𝗥. Candidate number 16, 𝗓𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏. The costume is inspired by the warriors decades ago that is being called the 𝗬𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏, which means free man. The costume is also being accented with 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, that is originated in Marinao, that means good fortune. This costume is made of wooden beads that is handy, made by the locals of the Visayas. This costume is inspired by the three islands of the Philippines. 𝗬𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏 is a hero of the zone ancient time ago, and 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 represents from the island of Mindanao and the materials that are handmade from the beautiful islands of the Visayas. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏. Candidate number 18, 𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏. This costume symbolizes the renewal and rebirth of every Cebuano that has been affected by Typhoon Odette. This mythical bird is well known as the phoenix from the Greek and Egyptian tribe. As we all know that the phoenix is associated with the sun, that symbolizes hope for every Cebuano affected by the recent typhoon, hoping that this will give us light from the darkest part of our lives during those challenging times. Also, this costume is made of pure beads from the tribe of Mindanao. This afternoon, this costume will represent the Cebuanos that will stand strong and rise from the ashes. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏. James is wearing a costume inspired by the celebration of 𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏, held in Lapu-Lapu City every April, as the defeat of Magellan by Lapu-Lapu is reenacted annually near the beach of Barangay Mactan, where the battle took place. Currently, this popular tourist and local attraction called Mactan Shrine attracts people. Candidate number 19, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏. James is wearing a costume inspired by the celebration of 𝗜𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏, held in Lapu-Lapu City every April, as the defeat of Magellan by Lapu-Lapu is reenacted annually near the beach of Barangay Mactan, where the battle took place. Currently, this popular tourist and local attraction called Mactan Shrine attracts people, tourists, and locals alike. This costume reminds us of the celebration and commemoration of Cebu's history when we fought our freedom from the Spaniards. Designer, 𝗖𝗢𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗢𝗏.